What's up everyone? So today's video is really exciting. So I have to say that I am so ready for the springtime and the warmer weather so I can finally go outside and go for walks because I miss it, but this rain is like coming back right now. Anyways, today's review is on the new Colourpop spring collection for 2019. I just got this in the mail. Thank you so much to Colourpop for sending this over. This review is not sponsored at all, but they did send me these products, so I just want to let you guys know that. But I am so excited. I opened up the box and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful and I'm so ready for the spring. Comment down below if you guys are ready for the spring too. But anyways, there's quite a bit in this collection. There's a lot of exciting things that I'm really excited to test out, and I'm actually going to be doing even like a lip swatch video too of the lipsticks over on my Instagram. So if you want to check that out, make sure to head over to Madison 89 Miller. But don't worry, I will still have swatches in this video for you guys of those lipsticks. But before we get into the review, make sure to click the subscribe button if you guys are brand new. If you love reviews, new launches, PR unboxings, all that fun stuff, make sure to click that subscribe button, stick around, turn on the notification bell, or just follow me on Instagram and keep up to date on the Instagram stories to see when I post, because that notification bell doesn't really work. Anyways, let's just go ahead and get into this review. Real quick, if you've noticed the lighting change, it's because I noticed my lights were a little bit too bright, so I toned them down a bit. But let's just go ahead and get into this review. So the first thing that we have here is the Sweet Talk Pressed Powder Palette. This is their eyeshadow palette. It retails for $18 right here. The packaging is just so beautiful. So it says that the Super Shock Shadow is now in a palette. Sweet Talk is our first palette with mixed shadow formulas, including pressed powder shadow in matte and metallic finishes and Super Shock Shadow for the first time ever. That is really exciting because their Super Shock eyeshadows are amazing. And it says, plus our brand new pressed glitter formulas, self-adhering, insanely sparkly, these babies will bring on the glam. So this is the front of the packaging right here, and then we have the names on the back. I always love the packaging of the Colourpop palettes because they are so sleek and small. They're really easy to travel with. They're like some of my favorites. So you have 12 eyeshadows in here. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them on my arm real quick and I'll be right back. All right, so here are the swatches on my arm. So I'm gonna quickly go through them really fast. So this first peachy cream shade is called Catch Me. And then we have this shade right here is called Side to Side. This was definitely their Super Shock formula. It felt the same, like, you know, in the little packaging ones, you know, like this, it felt just like wet, just like those ones. So that was really cool to have in there. Then we have Garden Date, which is this kind of sheen shimmer one right here. Then the one below it is like this orange soda one, which is called Work It, which is really fun. Then we have the pressed glitters, which I think it's really gonna come down to your preference if you're gonna like these shadows or not. I'm not sure if they're really gonna be my favorite because I don't know. We're gonna see how they work and how they apply, but it's kind of sparse. I think that's what, you know, they're meant to be like that. So you kind of just use your finger and you put it where you want to go. But this one right here is called Prima Drama. And then we have this really pretty like deeper coral shade, and this is Meadow. Then right below it, we have Early Morning right here, which is like another pressed glitter, and it's more of a gold, like a warm golden pressed glitter. Then we have a really pretty coral, which is Dream Maker. Then we have a deeper, like, I want to say like a super deep rosy coral shade, and this is ICYMI. ICYMI, I don't know what that's abbreviated for. In case you missed it, I think it's in case you missed it. And then we have down here is a sheen shimmer, which is called Melody. And then the brown shade that we have right here is called West Side, which I really, really like this shade. And then we have Feel Free down here, which is more of a burgundy brown, like our deepest shade in the palette. So those are right there. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off my arm real quick. I've got glitter everywhere. I could see that pressed glitter being kind of messy, when you go to clean off your eyes, just as an FYI. Okay, so there's the palette. Next up, we're gonna talk about these new jelly shadows that they came out with. I'm gonna swatch everything, go over the prices, and then we're gonna do the application at the end. So just as a heads up for everyone. All right, so here are their new jelly shadows. They came out with 6 shades. They are $8 a piece. And it says right here that they are innovative, fan fave, jelly much shadows are back and cooler than ever. So it looks like they're coming back. And we're just gonna quickly swatch these for you guys. So real quick, on the website, it says that it's supposed to deliver intense pigmentation in a single swipe, 0 creasing, 0 fallout. Can you handle this? Let's see if that's what it is. So they have beautiful shades. First off, this is what the packaging looks like right here. And then this one is the shade Close to You. And this is really unique. So I've never tried these out from them. And they have that little top part on it to help it keep it in place. Oh my goodness, these are so unique. Okay. So this is what it looks like on the inside right here. This is really pretty right here. I actually think I like this shade so far the best. Just because this is so my shade. Oh my gosh, yeah. These are beautiful. They have an iridescence to them. Like, I would love this shade just like all over the lid and then blend it out into the crease and call it a day. I think that would be stunning on the lids or even like in the inner corner. I think that would be beautiful. And they are very creamy. They do dry down really quickly, which is nice. So it's not, and it's also thin. So I can definitely see why they say it doesn't crease. So we're definitely still gonna have to test that out to see if that's true. But I think it's beautiful. So this one again is called Close to You. And this one is a really pretty light pink with a shift of yellow gold in it. All right, so this next one right here is called Late Bloomer. Ooh, you're dark. So if you like smoky eyes, this might be fun. Ooh, I can definitely see the iridescence in this one. So I'm actually just gonna swatch it on my hand right here. Ooh, so it's like a brown base with a shift of purple and blue in it. And a little bit of green. It's really pretty. It kind of reminds me of that duochrome shadow from Urban Decay. That's what it reminds me of. Next up, we have Big Ego, and this is more of a purple. Oh, this one's pretty too. All right, so this is Big Ego right here. It's a really pretty light purple, and it has like a shift of almost like a light teal. Do you see that? It's really stunning. I really like these two. I like the lighter colors. I think those are beautiful. Those would be really pretty by themselves. Oh my gosh, I'm getting this eyeshadow all stuck underneath my fingernails. All right, so next up we have this guy right here. This is called Whistling Pixie. Oh, this one's like the most pigmented. This one's really, really nice. Ooh. You are pretty. It's like a rustic brown, like a reddish brown. That one's actually really stunning. Then next up we have Doves and Roses right here. And this one, oh, you are pretty too. This is a really pretty like corally pink right here. That one is stunning as well. And then last but not least, we have Photosynthesis, but they had it like as photosynth and then cis. Yeah, my fingers are so messy right now from swatching. So this is more of a green yellow, a yellow green right there. That's not my favorite color. Kind of looks like a puke color or like gold. Yeah, like a greenish gold. I don't know. All right, so next up in the collection are these 6 new Cream Luxe lipsticks right here. These retail for $7 a piece, but you can get them in a set for $42 for all 6 of them. So let's go ahead and swatch these really quickly. It says right here that these OG Luxe lipstick formula now in 6 fresh shades for spring. And I really do love this formula. It's very comfortable to wear on the lips. So the first shade that we have here is called Moody Bloom, which is actually a really nice light burgundy shade. That's really pretty. And then next up we have Spring Roll. Ooh, this one I'm definitely gonna like. This is like more my color right here. This is a warm rose. That is really stunning. And then we have Tea Time, which is a deeper, ooh, this is a deeper rose color right there. That one also is beautiful. I love colors like that. Then we have You're Thriving. This is, ooh, this is a really pretty reddish coral. That one also is very stunning. And then we have Seven Springs, which is, ooh, okay, this is more of a orange right there. That is not my cup of tea because those just never look very flattering on me. And then last but not least, we have Flower Zin. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but we have Flower Zin. And oh, that is a fun like strawberry red right there. Wow. These are so creamy, they're so pigmented, and they're so comfortable. I can say that because I really do love the formula of those. I have other colors. There's this one color that I wear, it's more of a warm nude. I forgot what it's called, but they wear really, really comfortable. And for $7, I think it's a great deal for them. All right, so last but not least, we have this You Make Us Blush Super Shock Blush Set right here that they sent over. This I cannot find anywhere. I didn't know if this was sold as a set because it does look like it is, but I couldn't find it on their website and I couldn't find it on any other site either. So if you guys know if this is a thing, comment down below and let us know. But otherwise, I believe that they just came out with 6 of the shades in here. So they came out with 6 new blushes. They retail for $8. So I'm gonna quickly just find those blushes that they came out with and I'm gonna swatch them for you guys. So that way we don't swatch like completely everything in here because I believe some of these blushes are already permanent colors. So on the box it says, create the cutest flush and brighten up your look in these new cult favorite blushes. So I'm gonna find the shades that are new and I will swatch them for you guys. All right, so before we start swatching, I just wanna say Birthday Suit blush looks so beautiful. This one is not in the new collection. This is already there. And oh my gosh, I'm like loving this shade right here. I wanna wear this one, but it's not in the new ones. But yeah, just wanted to point that one out because that's a really beautiful color blush. The first one that we have here is Count Me In, which I have to say out of what we have here, this is probably my favorite shade just because I think this will be the most flattering on my skin tone. These feel so like wet and then they go to like a powder. It's really, really nice. So there's that shade right there on my arm, very neutral, which is what I love. Next up we have No Vacancy, which this one right here, first off, is more of a toned down rose. It's really pretty. And then No Vacancy is a bright, like neon coral. God, these feel so unique. Oh, like a neon pink, look at that. That one's actually really, really pretty. Next up we have Growth Flirt right here. Oh, that one's also really stunning. Like once you swatch them, they're really beautiful. This one is more of a deeper coral. That one's really, really stunning. Next up right here, we have Tuned In, and this is like a Barbie pink, I feel like. Look at that. That's actually really pretty. This one would be really stunning. Just lightly put it on your cheeks. Usually, I know like brighter colors are scarier, but when you just lightly put them on the cheeks, they bring such a healthy look to the skin and the whole look. That's really stunning. Next up, we have Yes, She Did. And this one is like a deeper, this one's a deeper nude right here. That one's actually really pretty too. And then we have Get Laid, which is more on the orangey side, like an orangey coral. Right there. I have to say, all of these colors are actually really, really pretty. The formula is so unique. It feels wet when you're swatching it. So it's gonna be interesting on applying them to the skin, like how I'm gonna get that to work because I've never really used their blushes before. So I'm actually gonna Google and see like the best way to apply them because they feel so unique. Like I don't know if I should do it with a sponge or my finger or a brush, not sure. So I'm gonna Google it just to make sure. But they're actually all really pretty shades and I think they're perfect for the springtime. That is the whole Colourpop spring collection for 2019. You guys can get it in a whole bundle for $143. Honestly, I would say just pick and choose from the collection of what colors are like speaking to you more, what you really want to try and whatnot. So now let's just go ahead and get into testing these products on the face. All right, so first off, we're gonna be testing out the Jelly Much Shadow in Doves and Roses. I'm gonna use this one as my base. So again, it's just that really pretty pink corally shade. All right, so the way that I'm gonna apply this is I'm actually gonna use this cream brush from Sigma and I'm gonna just dip it in there. Hopefully this goes well. and I'm gonna apply this all over my lid. It definitely applies more sheer with the brush, but I think it applies such a pretty nice thin layer to it. And it's actually really, really pretty. It's got a little bit of glitter in it too, and it's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I would just love just to wear this by itself. I think it's so nice, and it dries down really nicely too. So I really like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye real quick. Okay, so here's the jelly shadow on my eyes. It's really pretty. It's nice and lightweight. It's not sticky. I think it looks beautiful. You can definitely build with it too, and you can even bring it up into the crease and bring in a deeper color for the corner, but I'm just gonna be using it kind of as a base. But I think it's stunning, and the glitter on it is so pretty too. I was a little worried about it, but it worked out, so I'm happy about that. All right, so next up we're gonna do a crease shade, and I'm actually gonna go into Dream Maker right here, and I'm gonna apply this to my crease. We're gonna go for a very corally look today. Bring that into the crease. I'm actually gonna press a little bit over top of that shadow. Wow, super corally. Super fun. All right, so next up we're gonna go into this shade right here. This is called In Case You Missed It, or ICYMI, and I'm just gonna take it on a more denser brush, and I'm gonna apply this on the outer part of the eye and into the crease. All right, so next up we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna play with this glitter right here. So I'm actually gonna use my finger with this, and I'm gonna press it on to the inner part of my lid. It's really hard to get it in there, so I'm actually gonna go in and try with my cream brush, just because it's a little bit easier to, oh yeah. This brush from Sigma Cream Color E58, you guys need this in your collection. If you're ever using any shimmer or glitter or anything in a palette, this is the best brush to use. It is amazing. Oh, this is so pretty. All right, so I think I'm gonna kind of just leave the top of the lids like this because I think it's really pretty and fresh. You can definitely go into, what's this one called? Feel Free right here. It's a deeper color, and you can deepen up the outer corner, but I kind of like how light it is and fresh looking. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of Dream Maker, which is that light coral transition shade that we use, and I'm gonna put this underneath my eyes. By the way, that pressed glitter shadow definitely has a little bit of fallout to it, just as a heads up. All right, so quick synopsis. I really like the Jelly Much shadows. I can definitely see myself continuing to use these. I think they're beautiful. And then also this palette was really, really fun to work with too. If you guys love corals and bright springy palettes, you will love this one. And I think it's a great price for it only being $18. And I love the different types of formulas that it has in it too. Definitely the pressed glitter has a little bit of fallout, so you could even just hold off on doing your foundation and do your eyes first, but they're pigmented, they're easy to blend, they're beautiful. I love the shadows from Colourpop. They're some of my favorites. All right, so I went to Colourpop and I'm reading their application tips for their blushes. So they say you can use a flat synthetic brush that can be used for foundation or blush, kind of like this guy from Sephora. He is a Pro Sculpting Blush, number 99. I love this one for my blush. So you can use him and he will give you more coverage, or you can use a duo fiber brush, which is more dense at the bottom and it's a little bit airier at the top, and that will give you more of a sheer airbrush look. So I'm actually gonna try this guy off first, and I'm gonna use Count Me In, I think. Just because I think we're so bright and colorful with the eyes, I think we're gonna do more of a neutral on the cheeks. So I'm gonna bring him in here, and then also it says make sure that they're fully closed, otherwise they will dry out. Definitely super pinky right now. My little tip, go over it with a big powder brush. I'm even gonna take some of this like translucent powder that I have and blend it out a bit just to tone it down. By the way, this is a Colourpop blotting powder in light. Now you can see how better blended out it is. It looks like second skin. It sits really pretty on the skin. I actually really like the blushes, and that color is actually really, really pretty. So I feel so springy and fresh right now, you guys. For lips, we have two different options. So if we want to keep it more like toned down and whatnot, then we can use this color right here, which is Spring Roll. This might look really pretty with it because then it's not too crazy much going on. But if we really want to stick with a theme and be like really bright and fresh, we could even go into Flowers In and use a pop of color there. Yeah. All right, you guys, I think I'm gonna try something. I'm actually going to apply this guy on the outer part, and then I'm gonna apply him in the middle. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so here are the lips. I think they turned out really pretty. It is super fun and bright and colorful, and oh my gosh, it's been a long time since I wore anything this colorful on my lips or my lids. I know, crazy. But I think everything turned out really good. I think everything is really fun in this collection. I really love the springtime. It has me so ready for the spring. But oh my gosh, can we just say like how much all the flowers are blooming right now? It is beautiful. Like even on the freeway, we have all the poppies on the freeway, and it's on the side of the freeway, and it is gorgeous. So overall, I think this collection is really fun. I think they have a great variety of fun, bright colors that are very springy, and then even some neutral options too. So I really like that about it. So it really comes down to your guys' preference, but the formula is there. I really like the formula, and the price point is amazing. Colourpop is so affordable, and I really like it. They do not disappoint. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Everything will be linked down below if you want to get a closer look at everything, and make sure to head over to my Instagram for a lip swatch video of all the colors, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.